Hi lovelies, how's it going? What's cooking? What's been going on? Right? And then go into a reading to talk about if you could possibly be a witch or any type of mystic being. Let's see how Virgo can be a mystic being. So for Virgos are really good at being the green kitchen witch kind of things, like using herbs and all that sort of thing in their cooking, gardening, and that sort of thing. They're brewing potions. They can infuse special energies into their foods that they make, so really good at that as well. Using nature to your advantage will help you will gain your witchy power. So let's just see, what is Virgo's witchy power? What is the Virgo's witchy power? What are the Virgo's witchy power? Ooh, the Judgment. Maybe being able to listen to your calling and following your heart where you feel like you are needed, what you feel like you need to do. You may have this sense when someone's not happy or someone's, feeling a little off, and maybe you're just able to do something or cook them something to lift their spirits. This card says, all the signs say that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. So whatever you're doing right now, keep doing it, because I feel like that is your witchy power, and you're gonna get even stronger, right? I don't know how old you are who's watching this, but don't really come into your powers until your 40s actually. Some can do it a little bit earlier, but that's when they start to be more profound, more stronger than before. And then I'm gonna use the Witching Hour Oracle to see how you can embrace yourself as a mystic being. How can the Virgos embrace themselves as a mystic being? The elements. Ooh, go back to basics. So if you've already been practicing, maybe there's something you missed, because this card is telling you to embrace yourself as a mystic being, going back to basics. Start from the beginning, reconnect with nature. Maybe it's just about going a little deeper into your family roots. So if you don't know exactly where your family comes from, there's a lot of things like genealogy and that sort of thing that may help you out in figuring that out. That's how I discovered myself as a mystic being and figured out that I had tarot readers on both sides of my family, my mother's side and my father's side. So I feel like it's just natural for me to continue with this energy, right? So it's just about embracing that and figuring that out and learning more about it. Now we're going to go into how can Virgo practice being a mystic being? How can Virgo practice being a mystic being or practice witchcraft or anything that they need to practice? Ooh, this one just jumped right out. This one is the 8 of Wands. It says, light that fire underneath the cauldron and go, go, go. So how to practice this to get started? Just go do it. You don't need to learn any more about it. Just go to it, The next one is how to gain some witchy knowledge. How can Virgo gain some witchy knowledge? How can Virgos gain some witchy knowledge? I just feel the sense all of a sudden about telling you, it doesn't have to be perfect, If you don't have the right colored candle, you don't have the right herb for whatever kind of magic you're trying to predict, you can just, compromise or use something else, substitute for something else that is calling to you. Listen to your calling, your inner calling. Like the Judgment card said at the beginning. But we are going into how to gain some witchy knowledge. How can Virgo gain some witchy knowledge? How can the Virgos gain some witchy knowledge? You got the 2 of Pentacles. So maybe juggling your resources or balancing out your time with your other responsibilities with witchcraft and how you can incorporate them together. I've noticed there's a lot of new videos on YouTube on how to incorporate some witchy crafty stuff into your house cleaning and cooking and all that sort of thing. So maybe that is what it's telling you about how to gain some knowledge and how to incorporate those types of things. And yeah, just a balancing, adapting to and using what you have instead of looking for or spending money on buying something that is not needed. You can always substitute, right? Just like baking. You don't have all the ingredients, just substitute something else or leave it at, right? How can Virgos be a service to others? How can Virgos be a service to others? The 8 of Swords was in the dark. So I do feel like you can be a service to others by helping them understand your practice or what you're doing. And because I do feel like, when you start doing this, if you haven't started already, people are curious and they ask questions and they give some opinions. Some are wanted, some are not, I just feel the sense of making sure that you're not the one that's being criticizing yourself. Don't be that inner critic. Don't be all in your head. Don't need to be perfect. Like, I can't do this because it's not perfect. Not everything in life is perfect, right? Just embrace yourself that way can help you help others and help them realize that they don't need to be perfect. They don't need to criticize themselves, and they don't need to be any of those things, right? They can use your knowledge, use your experience to make a magic happen. I believe in you, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed this little witchy reading. I thought it'd be something fun. I'll see you next time. Hope you have a great day. Don't forget you can follow me live every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. The list gets pretty full pretty quickly, so try to come a little early if you want to get on the free list. I also have members. If you want a members reading, I do member Monday reading every second Monday. So if you want one of those, you can check out a members reading. A membership for my channel, and then you can have access to videos earlier than other people. You also have access to ask any questions. As so far we've been doing long readings, but you know, they make it a little shorter the more members that we have. So far we have, I think, 4 members, so we're growing a little thing there. We have a lot of fun, and people in the chat help each other out with the readings as well and giving their own spiritual advice. So it's a fun little group if you want to join that and check that out. But yeah, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.